This is the Scott Self Lighthouse at the harbor in Rockwall, Texas.
So apparently the lighthouse, I guess that's all Rockwall really has going on. Even people in Rockwall have said you gotta go to Dallas, but been through Dallas, not really any. It's just kind of like, oh yeah, there's a bunch of drunk people partying, acting stupid and crazy.
So I knew this lake existed. I could see it from my hotel room window. I just didn't know it actually had a lighthouse at it. And that's why the lighthouse kept popping up. Now, like I promised you guys, I'm going to take you everywhere. I'm going to show you everything, both good and bad. But I'm not going to do anything half measure. It's all or nothing. So, on the day I was supposed to leave, the 12th, went and checked out the lighthouse, as well as a couple of other places that I'll show you in some of my upcoming videos.
Audience, you know me, I don't filter anything, not nothing. I love my audience, I love you all. Want to check it out? Like I told you, we have fun in Texas. See those children playing. There's now some crazy lady, and yeah, and some crazy thing. Instead, there's this crazy cool
View of the lake and
it's the lake you were seeing from my hotel room window.
But that's not a good enough view. Let's get to the pier. I've got to get to the pier and take you guys directly to the lighthouse. That's a lot of rules. So you can't dock a boat overnight, you can't fish, and you can't swim. I want to dock a boat, fish, and swim all at the same time.
Here's the rules. Here are the rules. Otherwise, if you couldn't wait in the fountain bases, I would just be stark naked in there right now.
That sure is a nice view, and well, it's a nice view of the tower from here to the lighthouse. But like I said, I'm not here to do things half measure. So I'm bringing you good folks all the way to the lighthouse.
So, folks, I'm going to take you all the way on this fantastic trip. We're going to the Lighthouse in Rockwall, Texas. Alright, folks, here comes the lighthouse. Look at that. Oh, you need 100 feet.
Yo, you know about all the bad times and the good and the pretty views. I'm about to break down the history of this right here. The Scott Self Lighthouse at the harbor. Dedicated in 2021 in honor of his love, respect, and service for Lake Ray Hubbard. Both city and county of Rockwall dedicated this lighthouse to his memory. Scott was a very well established sailor who also had a strong passion for storytelling. He introduced thousands of people to the sport of sailing. He considered Lake Ray Hubbard to be the best lake for sailing in all of Texas due to its shape and orientation, to the prevailing southerly breezes, his competitive spirit for racing sailboats, and his generous heart inspires us all to live life with enthusiasm and service to others. This is probably what Rockwall has to offer, is this awesome lake and lighthouse. Big lake, little lighthouse, and yes, it is man-made. In case you were wondering,
I was told it was once active, but it's not any longer. Pretty cool lake, though. It's huge. So, check it out. Just like I promised y'all, I will take you everywhere I go. Good or bad, yin and yang, it all kind of comes together. Look at that, beautiful. I'm just spending all my thoughts on you like I need you now. Zoom in a little so look at you, see that beauty. I'm just spending all my thoughts on you like I need you now. Mary Jane, please love. So now I'm showing y'all some Texas. It's huge. Look at it. And that used to be an active light tower, I've been told, so that must mean, I mean, it almost seems endless. It almost looks like an ocean. But yeah, from distance, I guess you can see some land. This is it without extreme zoom. Kind of weird that they don't allow fishing. Or what is this? Is this a drug transport lake or something? It's like sunset. We're gonna get close and personal for you folks.
And even though I went down to the lake and the lighthouse alone, essentially I wasn't alone because I brought all of you with me. Just look how beautiful. I mean, forget about zooming up with your phone. I mean, look down at the water, be there, be present, be in the moment.
So you guys, thank you for watching. This is the Lighthouse, Rockwall. Some probably like really expensive homes. Might even be as expensive as LA if you're facing the lakefront property. I'm not sure about that one. Maybe not, probably still not. You can live in a box in LA and they're still gonna charge you, you know, $3,200 a month. No, I'm kidding.
It's definitely not a very large lighthouse. It's interesting. You would tell.
That's it. There it is. Nice wooden bridge.
No wonder it's so great.
Across the way up.
The way the southern winds hit it for sailing. I mean, it was built and designed to be that way. Therefore, I don't really understand the whole history of the lighthouse and why it's all such a big deal. But when you've been through Rockwall, Texas, and you stayed there one or even a few nights, and you start to realize the Harbor District is that's pretty much all they have going on around there. There's me and my pops hanging out at sunset. This part kind of reminds me of Married with Children, the TV show.
So how epic and cool was that tower? I say very. Now I'm gonna check spot. So y'all, I told y'all I'd show y'all Texas. They're good and bad.
Birds too, they'll get you. Do we need anything at the moment, or y'all do okay? Okay, great.
Did I hear something about food and pain? Count me in.
Let's get Cage on and shake it on out.
Bump, love and marriage, love and marriage. Thank you all for coming to the end of the pier with me and checking out the Lighthouse.